Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I thought I was starting a brand new YouTube channel, but apparently I already had one. So back in the day, several years ago, I started a YouTube channel, and I guess I didn't really know it, but I was doing the CrossFit Open, and so I have a bunch of workout videos posted, or at least several. So I was trying to decide if I should leave them up or take them down, and I was kind of guided that I should just leave them up. It's part of my past. I'm proud of where I came from. It's part of my journey, and I still really like working out. It's still part of my joy. So yeah, with that, so if you feel guided to watch any of my workout videos, enjoy that. There's some good insanity there. So again, welcome. I have a little list here in front of me that I have here. So something that I recently started doing, started painting, started a blog, very spiritually based, kind of a self-help, basically telling my story and kind of what has happened with me, and where I want to go in the future, and some good things that are flowing in the present as well. So I recently, as some of you know, I started doing the Course in Miracles, and it's been very eye-opening, and it's helped me to see the areas that I need to work on. There's still a lot of work to do, and I say that with a lot of love towards myself, so that's something that I'm also working on. There's been a lot of self-criticisms, and I'm waking up to that, and I used to have this perfection thing. I'm also working on that. So things have to be perfect before you share it with somebody, or perfect before you can post a video or start a blog, or so that's something that I'm releasing and kind of giving up. And you're already made in the perfect image of God or universal source or creator, so it's like you're already perfect in here. Like what more do you need to be, right? So this is all kind of like a crazy dream anyway. So I was guided through studying the Course in Miracles, started opening up more to love and joy and being in the present moment, and was definitely guided to just play with some paints on some canvases. And I was feeling kind of weird about myself. I went to Hobby Lobby, and I don't even know exactly how I got there, but I was driving, and somehow I ended up in the parking lot, and I sat there for about 10 minutes, and I'm like, I'll just go in and look at some paints. I'd never even been in this store before here in town. So I go in, and I was kind of led back to the paint section somehow, and I started looking at stuff, and it was very inexpensive, and so I got all up in my joy, and I started, before you know it, I had a bunch of stuff in my arms. I had canvases, very inexpensive, some bright neon colored paints, a scraper tool or two, and so my first painting, I didn't even use a brush. I just used it to scrape it all, and it brought me such joy. And so now when I paint, there's, I try not to put pressure on myself, and and I do it when I feel guided to have joy. And so it's just something that brings me a lot of joy. And so I started showing some friends photos, and somehow or another I was led to this art center downtown. Turns out they were having an exhibit where they needed new artists, or they wanted artists to put their art, coming up. And so I signed a contract with them and gave them 2 pieces of my art, and somehow the universe has guided me to this spot where as of May the 24th, a couple of my paintings are going to be in this art gallery downtown, and I'm going to go to their opening night, and it's pretty exciting. It seemingly came out of nowhere. I don't feel like it was out of nowhere, but I feel like I was guided to do it. So stay positive and work on yourself. You never know what can come out of it. I'm just having fun with it, spreading some joy, spreading some light and love. So started painting, started the blog. What else here? Just looking inward, and then having some major shifts for the better, for sure. I sought out I feel like I was also guided to go here, but I found a Reiki healer, and and she's been amazing, and she's helped me push through some self-limiting beliefs that I've had, and it's been very profound. So I've got some other affirmations I'm working on, living with joy, treating myself in loving and joyous ways, supporting myself like that, and encouraging others to do the same, because I know that when you shine brightly for others to see, when you shine brightly, other people are going to see that. Had a low battery thing. Still recording. Awesome. So when you are shining your light, and it's shining brightly, like, other people are going to take notice of that and be like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm finding myself getting caught in conversations with people for like half an hour or an hour. It's like, well, I was going to go do this, but I guess the universe wanted me to do that, so and it ended up being it'll be a great conversation, and we'll talk about something with deeper meaning, not just, stuff that's happening on the 3D world that we think is going on. There's like deeper things happening behind it. So, what else here? Looking inward, major shifts. Something else coming up. So there's a full moon coming up. Maybe that sounds a little woo-woo for some people, but I know there's a lot of people tuned into it. So this Saturday, the 18th, I think, whatever this Saturday is, full moon. It's a Scorpio moon, and it's supposed to bring about some big change, and it could be, just on an energetic level, but it's a good time to set some intentions that you have for yourself. Maybe do a little meditation, sit quietly, maybe go out and look at the full moon if the weather's, maybe bundle up if it's cold. I think it's supposed to be like 94 degrees here, so I'm definitely not going to bundle up. But I definitely will be lighting a candle, setting some intentions, doing some meditation, going inward, seeking some answers, and setting my intentions for going forward on what I want to create in my life, and wanting joy and wanting love and abundance in all forms to continue to flow in my life. So so there's just some good stuff coming out. Something else I started doing, really excited about. I'm going to wrap this up here in a minute, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. So I started doing tarot and angel readings. I don't know, I was just kind of guided to do that as well, and it's been pretty accurate so far. I don't think that there's any magic in the cards. It's just the way that I've asked to be communicated with by spirit, so that I can get the answers that I need, and so that other people can get answers that they need too. So if you notice in the feed, there's like so far there's a Gemini video, there's an Aquarius video, and a Cancer video, and I'm going to keep posting for the remainder. There's 12 zodiac signs, so I'm going to continue to post those, and right now I'm just picking up on the May energies and kind of what's happened in the recent past, the energies of now, like what's currently happening or what you might be dealing with, and then kind of what's coming out in the future. I don't predict the future, because I think that we're all on a path, and I think that we all have free will, so we can go to the left or the right, or just wait, left, right, whatever. We can go to the left or the right of that path, but I think eventually we kind of get pulled back into the middle, to that path that we're meant to be on, and why we agreed to come into this body in the first place, and what lessons we were supposed to learn, which theme of, you have certain themes that are repeating. So, like I said, I don't try to predict the future. I might kind of tap into what energies could be coming about, based on what's going on now, so, and maybe like some advice for going forward, like what you could be focused on, that kind of thing. Just general advice for maybe your sign. I also started doing personal readings. I've been doing a reading for my mom every day, and or almost every day, and I typically will do a reading for myself every day as well, and it's pretty accurate. So if that's something you feel guided to take part in, just shoot me an email or leave a comment on this video. You can send me a private message to stephanie.teambuilders@gmail.com. There's a link below. So, and for the month of May, since this is a new channel I'm starting up, I'm doing your first reading for up to half hour is free, and then after that it's $20 for a half hour. And I'm looking at some of the other readers out there, and they're doing, I don't know, like 50, 60 bucks for that same type, you know, and I'll get there. But for right now, that's where I want to keep it, because I want to encourage this type of thing to where maybe somebody's not as open to it, to kind of step into that and look at it and see that there could be some answers there for you. So anyway, what else? I think that's about it. So if you have questions, comments, just post them in the comments below. Give it a like, give it a share if you found any value here. And hopefully, well, I'll be posting the remaining signs, so maybe your sign is already up, so click on it, check it out. I've tried to keep the videos short. Somehow they turn out to be like 30-ish minutes long, but I do get into some details and stuff, and it's pretty fun. Also brings me joy, and I hope you find value in it. So give it a like, share, subscribe to my channel, and have a great day. Light and love.